So we continue down the road a ways, looking at other entrances to this mine along this cliff. And there's one over there, but it's closed. And then we came across this monster here, which is open actually. That's Alessio way down there, believe it or not. Give you a sense of how big this is. And here's a look above. You see they just blasted this thing right out. Went straight in. And it goes, so of course we're gonna go check it out. This is enormous. Now neither of us have been in this one before, so this is new for both of us. You see it just goes forever back that way. And then this is, looks like it's a parallel, maybe a carbide container right there, but I was gonna say it looks like it's a parallel rift running this way. This could actually be the one that we tried to get into earlier and couldn't. Okay, so see it's closed there.
Keep going.
Yeah, and then I bet this is that other one we tried to get into over here. So it keeps going this way too. And then, oh no it isn't. This is just stops right here. So there's two parallel tunnels again, because there's one running off that way, and then this one we just came over from. And that connects back to the one we just came in from there. So there's a view back to where we came in. And let's see what's ahead. There's another connecting tunnel to the other chamber over there. Man, this is enormous.
Upper level there?
Yes, so as he said, there's an upper level there. It keeps going ahead of us. Looks like it's backfilled right there, or collapsed, hard to tell. It's also backfilled or collapsed there. And that's where that other side drift comes in. There's a view up above, and then it just stops right there. But yeah, definitely upper levels.
Keep going.
Oh, it keeps going?
Yes.
Keeps going off on the left, apparently. Oh, what I thought was a collapse. It's just where some materials come down. There's looking down that parallel drift.
This is a shale.
Yes. There's a lot of shale. And this keeps going quite a ways. There's some structure up there, you see that?
Backfilled chamber.
Yeah, backfilled chamber there. And then another.
The number of the tunnels, probably the meters longer.
Yes. Probably. I'm curious what this is.
Or passage.
Ah, there's one here for sure, which means there are lower levels. That goes down a ways. Another backfilled chamber here.
The surveyor plate.
Alright, it goes down a ways. Do you have a rock? You throw it down there?
Probably backfield. No, keeps going an inclined shaft.
Ah, you want to toss a rock down there? See how far it goes? It keeps going a little ways. Alright.
Strange structure.
Yeah, I can't figure out what this was for. It's got this ramp right here. And it's rounded off.
Probably for the interconnect the upper section.
Yeah, I guess so, like a walkway, or maybe even they drove up here. Huh. That's where we just came in from. And then that passage is right there. Oh, it is. It looks like it's closed off the bottom. You see that? Keeps going a little ways, but it's mostly full. Interesting. So this is that upper level we were looking into, presumably. And runs off. It runs off that way into a looks like a collapse. Vestibule is continuing that way, and I'll bet that runs to the area where we looked up before. And backfilled?
Collapse.
Ah.
A series of collapse.
Ah. That's not fun. Oh yeah, it just keeps going, looks worse and worse, and not much fun. And you can see where this material in front of us came down. From up there. That's the way we're just checking out, and we passed this one on the way in. We're going to go check this one out now. Man, it just keeps going. Just keeps running that way. There's another tunnel going off that way. Got a vein of something right here. More quartz, it looks like. Big collapse right there. It's incredible how large this is. Should we go back? Go back here?
Go back. Yeah.
Sure. Alright, pushing in deeper. And looks like this one might stop here. This is it for this one. Although, it looks like, I thought that might have been an ore passage up there, but it just came down from the roof and the collapse. And then over here,
Keeps going in all direction.
yeah, wow. Over here it goes that way. I think that's the one where that cement structure was down there.
Probably.
And we must have passed that one on the way in too. Alright, I've got some new batteries in, which is making a big difference. We just came from that direction. This is the direction where that stone foundation was. And since we're already headed this way, we're going to continue this way. Some more shale that's come down. drops down here to that parallel, actually several parallel passages, and just ends right there.
Felix. A shiny eyes.
Oh yeah. Looking down the drift there, and there's a view of the parallel drift. I think that's the one with the stone foundation there. So let's see where this goes. Drops off down. Connects to the other. Yeah. Connects there. Backfilled chamber there, or excuse me, just a little pocket right there. And it keeps going this way. Pocket there. And stops right there. A lot down there.
A surveyor peg.
Oh yeah. Surveyor's peg. And then it just stops right here. So that leaves us one option. So that's either a collapse or completely backfilled. Same there, collapse or completely backfilled. And that is just a dead end. So that leaves this direction. Is that the end right there?
Probably not.
Probably not indeed, yeah. Ah, that is the end there. There's another level up there. And then, what about over here? Another, that's got to be backfill.
Probably backfield.
Yeah. Can't have all of those collapse. That's got to be backfill. So, we'll retrace our steps and look down those others. Alright, we just finished exploring that way. And originally came in behind Alessio here. So we're going to go down and check this out. I believe this connects to that level with a stone foundation. But we'll find out. Man, it's hard work on this stuff.
This direction is backfield.
Okay, yeah, that is completely backfilled to the top. As is that. And I think that's where the stone foundation was.
This tunnel is a giant.
Yes, it's enormous. Okay, that is also backfilled there.
A pillar.
That's where we were walking in earlier. So, that leaves this direction. Little pocket they cleared out right there. And
Another interconnection with another tunnel here.
oh man. See, it drops down there. And this is a big tunnel too. Runs off that way. And it's collapsed or backfilled on the left here. So we've been coming from that direction. And like I keep saying, I believe this is the drift that large stone foundation is on.
Big chamber.
Man. There's an enormous chamber up there. That obviously drops down to that one we just saw. Go check that out. Look at those layers on the top right there. Is that interesting?
Layer of shale.
Yeah.
Pretty crumbly.
Very crumbly. You can tell. Look how much has come down here. So this is looking down to that passageway we were checking out a minute ago. The one we saw runs off that way. See, there's one dropping down there, and then there's more. Actually, this is a giant pillar, perhaps in front of us, because you can see it runs off that way too. And goes there, and runs into a bunch of backfill, and then obviously keeps running down that way. And as I said, that's the one we saw before. Here's another view down that one took off to the right, and you see there's something running off that way. And then Alessio pointed out the very precarious nature of those enormous boulders right there. It looks like they can come down at any time, and we scrambled down from there, and now we're gonna go and see if this one ties into this one here. Okay, when I last checked in, I was standing up there, and made our way down here, and rather than run into the other one, this one just keeps going into the infinite as well. Alright, those are the infinite levels we just came up from. We realized that the one that went on forever ran out toward the road where it hit that block, so we didn't see any reason to go down there. So we've come back to the main area we were exploring. Alessio spotted a scaling bar right here to knock down all the loose rock and such, which would have been a job in this mine. And we're back on that
They are the cement building.
Okay. Just as I suspected, yes. This is indeed the drift that ran into the cement building. So we have come full circle back to that and went up there. We originally went up above it there and tied in all the passages up there. So back where we started essentially. So we're walking back toward that cement structure there, and there's something going off that way where we were looking around before, and then to our left we spotted this large passage, which Alessio has informed me is another parallel drift. Wow. And can't tell if that's just a collapse or if that's backfill right there. Runs into a backfilled mess right there. And keeps running this way as well.